Hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Vote. Hi. Oh my goodness.
Hello. It's the last
Yes.
dance.
This is me today. Nice. Look at you.
We danced with the food before the show.
Hi. Oh,
Oh
this is me
no.
today.
You know, I thought it was really kind of synchronistic that you and I would choose salmon on papayot, which rhymes with go vote. Hello.
Yes. Very nice.
Right?
Very nice.
What are the odds?
Ah, we have to go do this. Okay, so I already voted and I've been trying to encourage everybody else to go do it. And tomorrow, I know there's going to be a lot of people that are, voting. So we just have to encourage them to stay in line and if they're in one and to be careful because um, there's going to be activity from what I understand. So,
I'm really happy that I already voted and it was glorious and it felt so good. And if you haven't voted yet, tomorrow is going to feel really good to please let's take our country back. I mean,
yes.
it's time.
Yeah.
uh, so
Yeah, so that said, we will not be airing tomorrow.
that's
We
right.
will be all glued to the TV and doing our own things to set the energy and raise it up.
Yes. And if you want to make salmon for tomorrow night, you could just watch this show on YouTube. Okay?
That's right.
It'll be there. It'll be there for
Yes.
you.
Oh, yes. And we should talk about this beautiful salmon. Look.
Okay,
Woo!
okay, everybody. This is like okay. I got to do a shout out to Nadine and Joe Bicknell, who are
Thank you.
Morse's lovely, beloved parents. And I mean, Nadine McNell is a badass. She caught this Chinook salmon on her own, and she wins. Like when they go fishing, she beats all the guys, and she's in her 80s. Okay,
I love her so
hope to be
much.
like that when I am her age. So
Yes.
she's amazing.
She's a fisherwoman.
And this is fresh wild caught Chinook salmon off I guess the coast of Vancouver, and they go and they get like this really clean fish, and they get halibut and salmon, all kinds of stuff. Then they fill their freezer fresh. They freshly catch it. It gets frozen immediately, and then they have like the most amazing fish in New Mexico of anybody I know, and it's like they get like 30.
Yay.
So
Oh, so excited. I'm so excited to bake this.
So thank you so much for giving us the salmon. We can't wait
Thank
to
you, thank you, thank you.
cook
Yeah.
it.
So I decided that because this is such an extraordinary fish, we should make it in a way that really shows off the fish.
Yeah.
And usually I will marinate salmon with soy sauce and all kinds of things, but I wanted this to be really showing off the fish itself, and this is the best way I know how to do it.
And this kind of recipe, if you've never made a fish in parchment paper before, it's really just a fantastic way to bake a fish if you don't grill it or do
Mhm.
other things. And you can do it with any fish, really.
Yeah, I've done it before in individual, like I've done it for a big party. It's very it looks very fancy and it's not hard.
And you can substitute different vegetables. Like traditionally, like right now, I'm doing like baby fingerling potatoes with asparagus, and you're doing Debriana zucchini and potatoes,
Yep.
right?
I have zucchini and I have the baby potatoes, and I've done it where you slice the potato really thin
Mhm.
and lay it underneath the fish. But I have these beautiful, tiny potatoes, so I'm gonna then multicolor ones, so I'm going to use those.
I think I have the same kind of size, but mine are the yellow fingerling one, which they're parboiled. So
Mine are too.
Potatoes first for like 10 minutes. Mine have just finished, and I'm gonna strain them before we start.
So basically, you just want the fork to just be able to go through it, because part of that's going to depend on how big your potatoes are. I liked these because they're all similar in size. They're kind of small,
Right.
but I did parboil them so that you could just about get the fork through it.
I'm gonna strain mine right now. It'll only take 2 seconds.
Hi, who's over there? I don't know who it is, but hi.
Hi, everybody. So I got mine right here, and they're this kind. You know the kind. These kind.
Oh yeah. Yep.
They look like fingers.
Yeah, they do look like fingers.
I'll just put those to the side.
Okay. So what I did already was melt this about 4 tablespoons of butter.
Yep. I've got
here. So that's ready, and I'm going to chop up a couple of cloves of garlic. I think a couple for Peggy, meaning 2.
I put my garlic in with my melted butter.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. And I have parsley. Now, a lot of people like to use dill on this dish, but I'm not a dill person. I like parsley.
I would have used dill if I would have had it, but I didn't. I only had parsley, so that's why I'm going with parsley. But it's fine. It's great with parsley.
Yeah, I have parsley, and I like parsley, so that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put that in there, in my butter. And
so what's the
you all know I have parchment paper. Oh, why are you jumping away a little?
What's the first thing that you're doing for the fish?
Which I use a lot for baking, but we'll be using it for the fishy this time. It makes a little envelope, and it steams the fish inside. So there's the butter. This is unsalted butter, so I will be adding salt to stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of coat these potatoes a little bit with this garlic butter.
What are you cooking the potatoes in? Could I put mine in my baking dish so that I can coat them?
Well, yeah, I just put mine in a frying pan. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can put them in a bowl. I'm just coating them with the butter.
Okay, I better do it. I better do it when I cook them in, because parchment's gonna go in the other thing.
Yeah, they're gonna go in the parchment, and then I'm gonna salt them, because we need to salt potatoes.
So you're coating them with some butter and garlic.
Yeah.
And parsley?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I am gonna chop up the parsley. I just have a handful of parsley. That's what I have.
That's what I have in my refrigerator, handful.
But I got it out of my yard, so I know the stems are really tender and soft, and so I'm just gonna chop up the whole thing.
You're so funny. I chopped up my stems too. There were a little bit of stems, and I was like, you know what? These are very tender.
Yeah, if they're, the stems are great. I mean, they pack a lot of flavor too, so I like to use them.
Okay, so here the potatoes are ready. They've been.
All right, so if I was going to measure that, I'd say there's about 2 tablespoons of parsley here, just in case you need to know.
Okay, yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that.
All right, so now I'm going to prep my zucchini. There's a summer squash and a zucchini.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cut this fish in half, and I'm gonna make 2 portions. Okay. So that's why I have 2 pieces of zucchini. So each person has their own portion. And I'm gonna slice the zucchini. I'm just gonna do it on the diagonal because I am. I'm gonna slice them like they're really not bigger than 1/4 of an inch. That's for sure. They're thin.
Okay.
finish?
I'm gonna take the asparagus and leave it long, but I'm gonna chop off the harder, part of
Yeah,
the core
the
of it.
bottom, that, and yeah, that I always save those, I do for soup.
I know you put them in the freezer.
Yeah, they go in the freezer.
It's
So
one of
these
those
are thin. So if you were
my
going to
God.
use potatoes, like a big potato, this is the same way. You'd slice it the same way,
Yeah,
thin and long. I like to do them on the diagonal because I think they just look prettier. But
it looks
you don't
pretty.
have to.
It looks pretty that way. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's cut off about probably 1.5 inches off the stem. But I'm leaving these long. I'm not cutting them up.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty done. What else do I need to? Oh, I'm gonna cut the fish in half.
Oh, yeah. So you're gonna cut it. Which way are you cutting it? I'm curious.
Well, I'm gonna look at this fish, and I want them to finish at the same time. So I think I'm gonna do it this way.
That way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of so they're, equal portions.
Okay, I'm cutting it, cutting the fish.
So I've got the oven, just so people need to know. This is. Oh, look at that skin! It's gorgeous.
I know.
So a lot of times people will
It's
take the
beautiful.
skin off for this dish. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it on because it's pretty.
I think it's good to leave on for the flavor. Can it be crispy?
Yeah, these are kind of thick. This portion. So I think I have the oven on 375. A lot of people will have it like if on 400 and cook it a little faster, but I want it to go a little bit slower, make sure that everything gets cooked all the way through.
Okay, I got it on 375.
Okay. All right. So now here's the thing. You want to get a big enough piece of parchment paper that you can wrap everything in it and then cover over the top. So I got a pretty big piece, and then I'm going to do that same size again. And that's only going to be for one.
So you're making, this is for, if you're doing it in portions, right?
Say again?
You're doing it in two portions?
2 portions, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think like this big?
Yeah, well, bigger than that, I think, because you're going to want to cover it, fold it in half.
Oh, okay.
Over the top of the fish, and then crimp the edges because you want it to close.
Right. I think that will be enough for one portion. So now I'm going to copy that and do it twice. Okay, everybody, see this? This is a lot of parchment.
It's a big parchment. Okay, so now I'm going to put the squash down on the bottom. I'm going to do, both of them in here. Like that. So that's the bottom. That's good, yeah. And then I'm going to pour a little bit of the butter on there with the garlic.
So my asparagus goes on the bottom, not the potatoes. The potatoes.
Your asparagus will go underneath that fish.
Okay. Okay.
Salt them up.
I'm taking the asparagus and doing the same thing.
Then I'm going to put a fishy on the top. Right on top of the.
So you put the asparagus
underneath the fish.
Long ways, so I need to do it like that, and then I'm gonna put.
And then I pour a little bit of the butter on top of it.
Any salt and pepper?
Yep, and I would salt it. Yep.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, this is.
And then I'm gonna put the potatoes along the side.
Okay. Salt, pepper. Okay, Debriana, you're going to kill me, but I'm putting a little bit of chipotle red chili on this.
Oh, you go, girl.
Some French
Go,
people
girl.
green. Okay. But oh well, I like it. I like my chipotle. Okay, now I'm gonna put the fish steak on there. Oh, that's so pretty. You have to take a picture.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put some of the garlic butter on top of the fish.
Okay. Doing that. And then you put the potatoes around.
Yeah, they're right on the. They're kind of alongside.
Okay, like a circle.
Well, no, it's.
Let me see how you did it. Oh, I see what you did. Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna put the parsley on top.
With you, I love cooking with you. This is fun.
This is fun. And then I put the parsley on top of the fish.
Okay.
Okay, now you're gonna want a little close up of this part.
What about the lemon?
What? Oh, the lemon. I forgot. Thank you.
Parsley.
I forgot the lemon. Where's my knife?
That wouldn't have been good, Debriana.
Yeah, no, it's so pretty with the lemon.
I know. I love this.
So I like to roll the lemon a little bit before I cut it.
Mm-hmm.
And loosen up the juice.
These potatoes are hot. Hot potato. Ah! Oh God, I dropped one. Edgar, don't eat it.
And now I'm just gonna lay a couple of slices on the top of the lemon.
And how many slices did you put on?
Well, I think I'm gonna do 3.
Okay.
Because this is a pretty big piece.
Okay, I'm rolling it.
But I like to pop the seeds out if you can.
Oh yeah, pop the seeds out. Oh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Is it ready?
It's so pretty. It's gonna taste divine too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Okay, so there. All right, so there's my fish.
Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm so close. I'm so close. Oh wow. Okay. I gotta take a picture of that. Oh my God, it's like cute. Okay.
Did something roll off?
I had a potato roll off, but I rescued it.
Okay, good girl.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I have comments. Okay, what? I'm a friend of Debriana's from high school. Oh my God, who is that?
Do you recognize that person?
I know, I don't. It says YouTube user. I don't know who it is. Okay, I don't need the lemon squeezy. No, I don't. And somebody else is a Twitter friend.
Oh, how funny. Okay, so
I'm so glad you guys are here.
Let's add this. If you wanted to not use butter and you wanted to use olive oil, you could. Okay.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could. But we like butter.
We're butter people.
We like butter.
We're butter people.
Okay. Take my.
Okay, now I want to wrap it at the same time you do. What did you just do?
Okay, I'm going to do it now.
Okay.
Fold it over.
Okay.
And then sort of crimp the edges.
Okay.
You want to make sure that you, like, here, I'll show you from the beginning. So if you line it up and then fold it over, and then fold it over again.
Okay.
So you're kind of making it as tight as possible.
Okay. It's like a Christmas present.
What?
Like a Christmas present.
Yes. Yeah, I've done it another way too. I can show you another way.
And then you put on the
you
top.
want to roll the edges under and then really, really try and crimp it as much as you can.
And then the top and the bottom also?
What?
You also do it with the top and the bottom.
Yeah, the whole thing. You want to close the whole thing up. And make like, you know, so that try it so nothing gets out. You just really want to make it so it
You don't want
steams
anything
inside
to get out. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, my board was a little wet when I started, so I'm going to use a spatula to help lift it off.
And then you're going to put it in the baking thing, right?
Yes. I'm going to lift it off and put it into a pan like this.
Okay. That's what I'm doing mine in. Okay. Here we go.
There it goes. Going in.
Here we go. Now you have to have room for both.
What?
You want to have room for both.
Yeah.
This fits nicely. This is going to be snug. In a good way.
So another way to do it.
Okay, did this work? Does this look good?
And yeah, a different way to do it would be to put the fish in the middle of the paper. Like find the middle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And lay it in the middle. So I'll do that one that way.
Okay. All right, here I go with the next one.
So you're gonna lay all the.
Put it in the middle.
This is zucchini, but if I had potatoes that were thinly sliced, you could do it the same way. Underneath the fishy.
I'm gonna go in the middle. Okay, asparagus first.
And then you want to butter, a little bit of butter.
Butter, garlic.
There. And some salt. I'm using this salt that I made that's orange peel and mint.
Okay, that's gonna be delish.
Yeah. Then put the fishy on the top. Butter and garlic. What's better than butter and garlic?
Not much.
I know. Seriously, not much.
Oh, this is the perfect amount of butter and garlic. I had just enough.
Butter and garlic, butter and garlic, butter and garlic and salt.
I know. It's so yummy. And then it's gonna get all these flavors are gonna commingle. And still
now I won't forget my lemons
together.
So pop out your seeds.
Your parsley.
Yeah.
If my mom is watching this, she's probably gonna make me give this to her to eat tomorrow.
Okay, so there, parsley, butter.
Okay. Then, okay, salt. Pepper.
Yep. Now the potatoes. Either side.
Not way chili if you're me. Okay.
There.
See?
Lots of potatoes. Yum.
Lemon.
All right, I'll wait for you to catch up, and then I'll show you how I wrap it this
Okay,
way.
I'm so close. 3 things of lemon. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna put my potatoes in, and then we're gonna do a different kind of noodle wrap.
Yes, this is more like wrapping it like an envelope.
Okay. Oh, like you do the pastry fold.
What?
Like the pastry fold when you make the puff pastry. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
do it like an envelope. Okay.
Pretty. I'm
Oh,
watching your
great.
potatoes now. I love those fingerling potatoes. Is this where the fat carries the flavor, or now the butter carries the flavor? Well, butter is fat, so yes.
This is where
Yeah, it's kind of like pie crimping. It is kind of like that.
Okay, I've got my potatoes.
The other one was.
It kind of looks like Medusa.
I personally prefer to do it this way. I really feel like I get it closed better.
Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna say like this one is the one I remember, but I was going with whatever you were doing. Okay.
Yeah, there's different ways people do it.
Okay, so I didn't
All
see
right,
it.
so I'm pulling up both sides to the middle,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna just keep folding it over.
Okay. Folding it over.
Like that. So it's kind of like an envelope, see?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fold the ends together and under, like that. And just, whoa, potatoes rolled out. Get in there.
Do that a little slower next time.
Okay, so I'm doing it this way, and then I'm gonna close it under, and then close it under, and close it under until it's all the way up to the edge. And now it's really tight in there. I always feel like this way makes it tighter. A tighter close. And then it's going in the pot.
Okay, here's my package. I'm putting it in.
So they both fit in there.
Well, what's great is that it tucks in really nicely so that it won't escape.
Yeah. So yeah, yours fit in that pan just perfectly too. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's like we just did a Christmas present.
I know. I'm so excited. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and I'm probably going to do it for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay. I'm taking a photo. Oh my God. Okay, that is going to be deliciousness. I can't wait.
Yeah. It's good.
Yummy.
So I have a little bit of leftover potato, and they didn't all go in. And zucchini, they were a little bigger than I needed.
I just stuffed mine.
They didn't all go in, but oh well.
All right, this is.
And that's the story, people.
All right, this is gonna be Tasty Town right here.
So that always makes a beautiful presentation when you just put that on the plate. Everyone opens up their parchment, and there's your fish and everything in it. It's beautiful.
We'll take a photo of it, opening it up and putting it on the plate so you can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's fun. And so you can just put different vegetables in here, and it just basically steams it, poaches it.
Yeah, it basically poaches it. Yeah, in butter. Yay. But you could use olive oil, or you could do a mixture of half butter, half olive oil. You could do it that way too.
Definitely.
Yeah. So that's the story, people. That's our side-by-side cooking tonight. Voila!
Fun. All right. Well, everybody, don't forget, if you haven't voted, please vote tomorrow.
Please vote if
your life depends on it.
Get in line, stay in line, because once you're in line, you can't be denied the right to vote. That is the truth. Bring a snack, bring water, bring a party.
Charge your phone if you want to watch like Seinfeld reruns or something. You know, watch Debrianna.
Oh my God, the Queen's Gambit. If you have not started to watch that, watch it. Oh my God, it's so good.
That's my next one. My kids have forced me to watch Stranger Things. I'm on the finale of season 2, and I have heart palpitations when I watch it. But it's really good. I know I'm late to the party. I'm 4 years late. I know. But
I know. I have to watch it too.
So
but I am telling you, Queen's Gambit, love it. All right. So if anybody needs to know where my T-shirt came from, Lisa's friend from high school.
Adrian Smith. Shout out to Adrian and her Etsy shop. She has a shop on Etsy, and you can find her on Instagram and Facebook. She's fabulous. Smitty Bits. That's what it's called. Thanks for
Smitty Bits. We love it. All right. I am. If you want a phone bank, I phone bank today. I'm sure there are phone banks for tomorrow too. Swing Left has them. I phone banked with Beto O'Rourke and Jack Black today.
Oh, fun! Oh,
it was super cool.
That's great. I put a little time in with NARAL, and I felt really good about doing that.
Yeah. And people will be phone banking tomorrow, so do it if you want. We can use all the help we can get.
I'll be hanging out with my mom and my stepdad, and
Yay.
that's where we were 4 years ago because they have cable.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us, everybody from high school.
Thanks, high school friends. We love you.
And we will see you Wednesday. Everyone be safe, wear a mask, and cross your fingers.